Welcome to the Pietra 2018 commencement ceremony. Thank you. The last group I'd like to recognize and welcome is, of course, our graduates themselves. As you will no doubt see,
class to walk this campus.
Seniors! Seniors!
My name is Jessica Akiona, and it is an honor to be this class's salutatorian. For the younger people in the audience who may not be familiar with what a salutatorian is, I decided it would be interesting to turn to the trusting and very accurate Urban Dictionary. A salutatorian is the person who just missed being valedictorian by a few GPA points. A very miserable person indeed. Second place is just the first loser. But I can attest that this is not true. Tonight, as we celebrate the end of one chapter of our lives and the beginning of the next, we are all winners. Because in less than an hour, we will have graduated from high school. Some of us began our journey at La Pietra in the 6th grade. Others have joined us only recently. Though our class has changed throughout the years, we have come out 15 strong. Through the labyrinth of high school, we have conquered the rigorous academic load, social clashes, and a particularly notorious geometry class. This class, though it may be small, stands strong with 15 mighty individuals that I know are ready to take on the world. Through the dangers of things like political division, E. coli, and facial acne, we have managed to make it out alive, decorated with awards from scholars, athletics, the arts, and much more. But in a holistic perspective, our lives are not defined by our grade point average or how many extracurriculars we do or how many detentions we may have received. We have the power to be successful. It is what we choose to make it and nothing else. We have the power to be successful. Yet, we must not expect things to be handed to us on a silver platter. We must put forth work to achieve big. As we are liberated from the grip of high school, we say goodbye to the stresses of APs, SAT, and ACT testing, and senioritis, only to take on in even more crucial years of higher education. With this, we also say goodbye to our friends, teachers, and for most of us in a few months, our loved ones as well. Parents, it is now your time to weep as your children leave the nest, or cheer, whatever fits for you. Fellow seniors, it is now our time to take on the world and pursue our passions. As we part our ways from the beautiful campus of La Pietra, we're well equipped with an abundance of knowledge to embark on a life sure to be filled with success. As street poet and philosopher Drake once said, "Oh well, I guess you lose some and win some. Long as the outcome is income. You know I want it all, and then some." While material success does sound very appealing, and money plays a factor in our survival in this world, I ask that you all follow your dreams and do what makes you happy. We have left our legacy at La Pietra, and now it is time to begin the creation of our own legacies in this world. We are much too small for me to refer to you all as the class of 2018, so in my closing, I will say, Shaden, Tommy, Liz, Ruby, Malaya, Huli, Alex, Sydney, Pume, Georgina, Tallulah, Kat, Emily, and Kirsten. We have endured much as a class, and it has been nothing but a privilege to be true sisters, the kind that drive you absolutely crazy. And to be sitting here with you, all united as one for the last time. I wish you all nothing but success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
What do you think I'm going to say? I do want to say thank you to La Pietra. You know, when you graduate from an extraordinary place, sometimes you forget to say the things that you have always wanted to say. And I do want to say thank you to this incredible, incredible place. The graduating class of 1975 sat exactly where these wahines are sitting right now. Pretty incredible. We were told by our headmaster, Mr. Joe Pinchon, that we were the most rambunctious class that La Pietra, Hawaii School for Girls, we called it HSG, had ever seen in the history of the school. Well, now the history of the school was not very long, but I will say it was a very rambunctious class. The graduating class of 2013 sat in this very same spot just 5 years ago. And my daughter, Marissa Makana, sat there. She was nervous, anxious, excited, confused. She had all these incredible emotions. And some of you know Marissa because she was a senior when you were early on here at La Pietra. She had her fellow classmates really help her get through that time. and be able to go through her journey and her future. And now the class of 2018, as you sit here as the next generation of La Pietra alums to carve out your legacy, I also understand from Dr. Watson and also from you, and we've already seen it tonight, that I think this is probably the most rambunctious class in the history of La Pietra. And I just had a little bit of time with these ladies, and I gotta tell you, the energy is ridiculous. You also told me something when we were together, that there's a sisterhood amongst you. And the sisterhood is ridiculously powerful. And that was what really struck me when we had that time together. Pretty amazing stuff. Your ability to support each other, to argue with each other, and then still come out as a strong sisterhood and watch each other's back is really a testament to how you build relationships and how you bond. And I'll tell you, that skill and that talent of building relationships and bonding will take you far in this world. It is one of the most important talents and skills moving forward in anything that you're going to do. Looking forward at what La Pietra has done for you, developing your confidence, your curiosity, and your identity, which is built, really that incredible foundation of who you are today, will take you to the future. It'll take you in the future of whatever path you desire to take. This collective group, this class of 2018, you're gonna go off in various directions, and you're gonna do different things, but it's what you built together that's really gonna take you very, very far. You know, I can personally attest to my own personal experience 43 years ago. The formidable experience that I had really impacted who I am today, the confidence that I have today. I walked out of here in 1975 with confidence, with focus, while still maintaining that radical, ridiculous, goofy identity that I have. I knew if I worked hard, and I had a lot of passion, and I dreamt big, that I could really achieve incredible things. You know, the obvious thing for me is right here in front of us. The obvious thing, the power of La Pietra, is that it's a girls' school. I mean, if you really sit and think about that, that is truly why this place is super sick. I'll tell you, La Pietra and the power of La Pietra is about shaping women for the future. And that has always been the mission, always will be. And it is the power of sisterhood, which is what you guys told me the other day, what makes you unique as a class. You know, it's that sisterhood. What is it? And you know, when I talked to you, you guys told me what sisterhood is. It's shared feeling. It's a collective. It's a powerful bond. It's shared purpose. It's a personal connection. That sisterhood embraces any girl and every girl. That sisterhood, the identity that it transcends your differences. It also is a safe haven, and it's the power to change. That sisterhood. Now that sisterhood with that knowledge and your ability to bond and your relationships that you guys know how to make, you now have something to do moving forward. You've got a lot to do moving forward. And I implore you, and I just ask, that if you use this sister power, use your knowledge and your heart to stand up for those women in the future who can't stand. Speak for those women in the future who can't speak. Be a beacon of light for those women whose lives may have become dark. Be an ambassador for women in the kind of world that you, class of 2018, want to live in. You know, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you guys for this opportunity to speak. This has really been something I've always wanted to do. Ever since I graduated from high school in 1975, I wanted to stand here in front of a magnificent graduating class And I just want to thank you. It's been a dream of mine to be here, and I can't think of a better class. I'm so privileged and so happy to be here and to honor the class of 2018. Congratulations to all of you. Mahalo.
Hi, my name is Pumehana Yuslin, and I am the president of my senior class. Some people would say, I can't believe we're here, but my class can. At La Pietra, we use the word sisterhood to describe the bond that forms in each grade. Our sisterhood, to say the least, is diverse, determined, and dynamic. Each of us have something unique that we bring to the table, whether it's Kat's art, Georgina's kindness, or Liz's ability to make anybody laugh. This is what makes our class whole, and without one of us, it wouldn't be the same. We grew up with each other by our side, and it's gonna be crazy not to see Tommy dance every time she eats good food, to never see Jessica spike another volleyball again, or to listen to Emily make a joke and hear her laugh the loudest at it. Being surrounded by these girls every day was an experience I'm deeply grateful for, and I wouldn't trade for anything. Some of you I have seen nearly every day for the past 5 years, and despite our occasional misunderstandings, I have nothing but respect and appreciation for the incredible women I have watched all of you mature into. The 15 of us standing here today have stuck it out through the turbulent ride that is high school and are coming out on the other side with such courage, intelligence, and dignity that I have no doubt each and every one of us will accomplish great things. May it be Hooli selling out shows in London, Kirsten being the headliner for New York Fashion Week, or Sydney saving what's left of the Great Barrier Reef. I know for me personally, I have been shaped by each and every one of my classmates' outshining personality. Elia's poise, Alex's confidence, and how Ruby taught me that you don't need to be big to be strong. These are all things that I'll take with me. We would not be the same people we are today without each other, and I, for one, think we're better for it. But in all reality, it'll be the little things that we miss. I mourn the fact that I'll never hear Tallulah sneeze 10 times in a row again, or the fact that I'll never play another basketball game with Shaden by my side. But that's okay, because I believe with all my heart that the women you see before you will do amazing things with their lives, and we will reach our potential in everything and anything we do. We thank our teachers for helping us get here. We know sometimes it was a struggle, but you taught us to be the virtuous, go-getting girls we are. Thank you for guiding us to be the future leaders. To our parents, we love you. Thank you for finding a way to put us through LP, for being supportive, for pushing us to the best we can be, and for loving us unconditionally. Lastly, thank you to my class for this privilege of allowing me to be your president. I did it because all of you have left an unerasable mark on me, and I wish nothing but the best, because that's what all of you deserve. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Emily Richardson and I'm the class secretary.
Hi, my name is Catherine Middleton, and I am the vice president. The birth of our class gift begins on a dark and stormy Wednesday, when upon warming up our delicious feasts of lunches, the microwave failed, causing a school-wide panic.
The seniors realized that something had to be done, and in a burst of heroism, decided to bestow upon the school shiny new microwaves. No one will endure our hardship ever again, and we know that this will be useful to our La Pietra Ohana. Thank you.
Peace out, suckers.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only
Hello, everyone. I am Georgina Rose Jorge DeSanson. When it was announced that I would be delivering the valedictorian address, I was overjoyed that my dedication to learning in the classroom was not too affected by my tendency to procrastinate. However, I was also deeply terrified. Standing here in this moment at this podium, as hard as I may try, I can't simply take your breath away with calculus formulas, physics theories, a story of the hero's quest, Spanish conjugations, or an in-depth analysis of the American government. Rather, I must do what I rarely do and be vulnerable through a speech. For those of you who do not know me, I am not a talker. Sometimes I talk too fast, other times I slur my words. I dislike having a multitude of eyes fixated on me at a singular point in time. And I frequently cringe at the sound of my own voice. While there are times in which I can be very loud, I always prefer hearing others' voices, opinions, and beliefs. Speaking for me feels like a way people can get into my head and analyze every single word that comes out of my mouth. However, my years here at La Pietra have encouraged me to change that mindset. This stage holds 15 amazing individuals with different voices, different opinions, different beliefs. Metaphorically speaking, their personalities are like the colors of a rainbow. Some are as bright and bold as red, or as warm and homey as orange. Others serve as a compassionate light like yellow. And then there are those who are an artistic and creative green, a collaborative and dedicated blue, or a loyal and powerful purple. Every single one of us has persisted through the ever-growing incline slopes of assignments, meetings, tests, and presentations to get to where we are today. We've had our successes and our failures, or rather our successes and soon-to-be successes, and with each other's support, as well as the support from all of you, our parents, siblings, other family members, teachers, coaches, mentors, friends, we, the class of 2018, made it. I'd like to take a moment of your time to read to you a short poem by Shel Silverstein. This bridge will only take you halfway there, to those mysterious lands you long to see, through gypsy camps and swirling Arab fairs, and moonlit woods where unicorns run free. So come and walk a while with me and share the twisting trails and wondrous worlds I've known. But this bridge will only take you halfway there. The last few steps you'll have to take alone. Growing up, we are conditioned to think that life is a popularity contest. We want to surround ourselves with a constant drone of human interaction. But if there's one thing I've learned from embracing my class's diversity, it's to find strength and pride in yourself. To be comfortable with the sound of your own voice because it's yours and yours alone. As a class, we have so much gratitude for what you have all done to shape us into the people we are today. And we thank you for being in our lives, but from this moment on, we are on our own. In his poem, The Bridge, Silverstein describes a wondrous world filled with mysticism and freedom as a metaphor for what is to come. He outlines that this bridge will only take you halfway there in the beginning and in the end of the poem to emphasize that the presence of the bridge, the support system, will not always be there for us. In his final line, the last steps you'll have to take alone, he highlights the universal truth that while we can have all the support in the world, there will be times in which we have to rely on our own fortitude to persevere towards our futures. I truly believe that each and every one of us on this stage is fully prepared for that which lies in our futures. So far, a majority of our lives have been spent in school, but now the rest of our lives is stretched out before us. Each of us has a bridge or troubled water that we must walk through to the next stage. And as we go forward, the time we have spent together will impact the rest of our lives. We've taught each other lessons that will guide us as we continue on in this journey, as no physical distance can diminish the unbreakable bond of growing up together. To the class of 2018, thank you for giving me the ability to laugh, the capacity to cry, and the power to love. You've all been an integral part of my experience at La Pietra, and in case you hadn't noticed, that was a segue into a math pun because, surprise, I really like math. In calculus, we use integrals to solve for things such as position or total distance traveled, and when a particular integral problem is too difficult or complex to solve for, we use this method called U substitution, in which we substitute a part of the integral with the letter U. Well, as previously stated, you guys have been an integral part of my experience at La Pietra. And simply put, nothing can ever, nor will ever, be able to substitute you. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to introduce our graduation awards, all three of which are named after our school's founders. The first award is the Joseph H. Pinchon Headmaster's Award. This award goes to the senior whose years at La Pietra have been marked by significant personal contributions to the life of the school and service to others. This year, that award goes to Georgina DeSanson. Our second award is the Lorraine Day Cook Founders Prize. This award is presented to the senior who has best combined high academic standing, extracurricular achievements, and outstanding citizenship. This year, this award goes to Malaya Kaligtan Tran. And our final award, the Barbara Cox Anthony Scholar Athlete Award, which is presented to the senior who has demonstrated athletic excellence, high academic achievement, and who has participated in several community service activities. This award goes to Jessica Akiona.
Aloha. Dedicated in 1877 by King David Kalakaua, this hula, Ha'aheo Kaimanahila, speaks about our majestic Diamond Head. Its peacefulness and tranquility will remind us of the beauty of our La Pietra campus that lies alongside this mountain. As we venture to and from our home on Oahu, we will see the splendor of Diamond Head and be reminded of our special memories here. Diamond Head has watched us grow through our years of La Pietra, and today we dance our hula in honor of it. So mahalo to all of you for coming, and mahalo, class of 2018.
Great evening of celebration. My name is Wendy Crabb. I am the chair of the Board of Trustees at La Pietra. Girls, before conferring your diplomas, on behalf of my fellow trustees, I would like to share with you 3 very brief thoughts. You will soon be a small part of a very large and complex world. You must learn to navigate your way in this world, and your chances of success will increase if you are mindful of the following 3 thoughts. The first is pay your education forward. Share your knowledge and gifts from La Pietra, from your teachers, from your families, and from Hawaii. Excuse me. This is your responsibility to the world and to our island people, but most importantly to yourselves. You have much to offer this world, so use your talents wisely. The second is to be kind. There's so much anger and distrust currently in our world, so be sure to travel through your life with kindness. Be kind to each other, to the new friends you'll make in college, to the old friends who you will no longer see every day. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. You may misstep, we all do. It's part of growing up and learning who we are. But what is most important is your ability to be resilient in life. Being resilient will help to see you through challenging times. The last, but certainly not the least important, is to be grateful. Always show your gratitude for where you have come from. You've had the gift of attending a nurturing and rigorous independent school, of being raised and supported by family and friends that are here this evening. Be grateful to those who have supported you through your journey. Be grateful by committing to a life full of gratitude and service to others. At first, you may think that your actions of gratitude and service are for others, but in the end, you will discover that you have gained the most from your actions of kindness. So 3 attainable goals: pay your education forward, be kind, and always be grateful. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of La Pietra, I am happy to accept the recommendations of Dr. Dolan, our academic dean, and Dr. Watson, our head of school, that the 15 students here before you tonight have met all requirements for graduation from La Pietra Hawaii School for Girls. Therefore, the Board of Trustees approves that the class of 2018 may now receive their high school diplomas. Good luck, girls.
This time I'd like to ask our 2 deans, Mrs. Gay Chinen, our Dean of Students, and Dr.
Lenny Hooley Sky Gilbert with honors.
Sydney Groton with honors.
Shaden Rashai Kandehe Glenn with honors.
Tallulah Dennis Skilling with honors.
Malaya Fung Kalikten Tran with honors.
Emily Joan Richardson.
Elizabeth Mahina Boucher.
Pumihana Natalia Duterte.
Jessica Hunter Kealohilani Akavaili Ula Akiona with honors.
Tommy Ann Marie Brockett.
Kirsten Konishi with honors.
Georgina Rose Demaala DeSanson with honors.
Ruby Sun Sakari Schumann.
Catherine Alice Middleton with honors.
Alexandra Keali'i Moivai Layao Strack.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the La Pietra Hawaii School for Girls 2018 commencement. Our seniors are now graduates.
And then for 2018, he was like, I'm not eating it.